Hi, Chef Joe with Healthy Kids Inc. and today we're going to be making a corn and scallop pasta. So we've got our large pot of boiling salted and oiled water here. We have our noodles, which we are going to begin cooking now. All right, got that going. We've also got a large saute pan heating up. A little drizzle of oil. And we are going to saute a couple strips of bacon, which I've went ahead and cut into small strips using turkey bacon. Going to crisp this up. This is also kind of flavoring the pan because we're going to saute our scallops in here as well. A little bit longer on our bacon here, get it nice and crisp. We're going to drain it on some paper towel. It'll be added back in at the end. All right, next thing we want to do is begin by sauteing a little bit of garlic. Our peppers, and our corn. All right, we want to season this well. Just salt. Fresh cracked black pepper. Okay, we've sauteed our corn and our peppers and our garlic. I'm going to put these in a bowl. These are going to go back in just a few minutes, but we're going to sear our scallops. Okay, our pasta's getting close. Just a couple more minutes. Allow this pan to heat up a little bit more so we can get a nice sear on our scallops. Okay, we're ready to drain our pasta. Yeah, I'm going to reserve some of the pasta liquid. Drizzled some oil into the pan. It's getting nice and hot, but I've wiped it down with a paper towel to take out any excess. Now I'm going to begin searing the scallops, which I have cut a crisscross pattern into the top. Season. What you're looking for is a nice golden brown color on top. They will let you know when they're ready to flip. You can see this one where I just flipped it is kind of sticking to the pan. So when it's ready, it will release much easier. You can see just what difference a couple of seconds makes in being ready to release or move around freely or still sticking to the pan. Okay, I'm going to begin removing some of our scallops. Alright, I've got a screaming hot pan here. You can see I have some bits of the protein from the scallops that have come out and kind of caramelized on the bottom of the pan. So while it's still hot, I'm going to take some of my reserved pasta liquid, pour it in the pan like that. Take a spoon, deglazing the pan, getting all that fond, or the good bits off the bottom of the pan. Don't ever scrape at a pan with a metal spoon, no matter how tempting. Use your wooden spoon, so you don't scratch up your pan. All of this liquid here is flavored. It's got the starch of the pasta water, got the protein and the flavor from the scallops. It's got the bacon. It's got all of those flavors in there, the sauteed vegetables as well. Just making sure to get any bit stuck to the bottom. I'm going to strain this off. Reserve that liquid. Wipe my pan out. Okay, at this point, while my pan is still hot, I'm going to turn the heat over low. So now what we're going to do, we have some cider vinegar. A little bit of flour. Mix this together real quick. Go in with our reserved liquid. I'm going to add a splash more of our cooking liquid. Thin this down a little bit. Work out these lumps. Okay, so our sauce is kind of reducing. I'm going to introduce just a touch more liquid because it's about to get thick again. We are now going to put in our sour cream. Once you get all this mixed together, you're ready to begin adding everything back in. So we're going to go in with our vegetables. Okay, we've got that. All right, we've got our pasta in. Toss all this together. Go ahead. I'm going to put the bacon and the basil on at the very, very end. We can go ahead and introduce our scallops back in. This is also a dish that you could serve just like this on the table. Just like that. All right, and at this point, there's nothing left to do but to introduce the basil, which you want to do at the very last minute so it doesn't wilt. Toss it all together, sprinkle, save a little bit to sprinkle on top, as well as the bacon. Sprinkle that on top. We'll plate it and serve, and we'll show you the finished product in just a couple of minutes.